master and doctor, because she has great efforts and great help and advices to me in particular. This study could not be achieved unless she has encouraged and motivated me in particular to finish this such silent and significant work. I will talk about the different types of folklore. First of all, we need to understand that folklore is a branch of history, and then it is motivated within the generations. So we have oral one and we have written. Those types have been different, and they have witnessed many modifications and transferring issues. Concerning the stories in particular, we have to take into account this type of story is said orally first, and then it was written on cuneiform type of writing, because at the time of the Semitic and the Sumerian people, they were unable to use the papers at that time. So they were trying, in Iran in particular, trying to write their achievements, particularly in terms of keeping oral statements and written on the cuneiform type writing. So these have to be kept and measured according to specific analysis. According to historians, they said when we have an achievement in a history, it could be reflected within a specific period of time to be changed into a folkloric achievement. So folklore must have a type of time in order to be determined according to historians, those who are dealing with history. But now we are dealing with another topic, as my master said, adding on these ideas and views. He said that folklore must have something from inside, not from outside. When we study all of these traditions and civilizations concerning our genres, we're talking now about a poem, an epic poem. It's about Gilgamesh. The main idea of this story, the person we are talking about now in particular, he's trying to get what is called immortality. He tried at that time to be an immortal person, but then the reality has shown something else. Like when we have a situation of irony, he had the thought about being an immortal person, a person who will not be died in another words. But then when his friend has died, passed away, he had got a kind of shock within the types of tablets that when we read them, we will see within the lines that there is details concerning why Gilgamesh had been changed, his views from immortality to mortal life. So the idea, the core point of view in this particular epic tale talks about what is called understanding the meaning of life and death. The second point that would be illustrated within the details that whether this type of writing as a poem could be regarded as historical achievement or folkloric achievement. Now we could understand from the study it is folkloric because it has been shown great things that could be related to generations. When we now understand the main themes. And then we have another story, it is the story of Alibaba, because I have said in the title, different genres, different history, different traditions, different cultures. Also, this is another story that talks about what is called the way of understanding how could we understand the life, and then how could things could be achieved within hard effort. And Alibaba is, as the research has shown, it is found as a story in different countries. Some of them are related to a country according to its profound meanings, others as a wisdom for generations to be educated about. So these details could be regarded as folkloric information that we as new generation must understand all these details and take advantage from as a privilege. So this is also another idea, so that other ideas that could be analyzed and regarded as folklore. But the thing that we could infer and conclude from all these stories, whether we accept these stories with a satisfactory analysis or within their details and the time of being written. This is the big problem. In my point of view, I would suggest that we need to understand the stories as they are, because they are folkloric achievements, and we need to take and include all these details.
Thank you very much, Ali. Your work is outstanding. I talked about your project even before you were here. I was telling them that some projects lack certain elements, whether it be the folkloric analysis or certain details. In your case, it was the other way around. The problem is the great amount of information that you have included. We just needed, something simpler. But I know, like, your dedication will always drive you to go the extra mile and deliver some special.
I will also mention something that is said by you, Doctor. You have advised me concerning could we take an educational experience from the illustrations. I have many illustrations. One of them for Alibaba and the 40 Thieves.
Yes.
And we could look at them now. You see, so these are the figures. I have taken them and within the details concerning the figures and then the numbers and the sites. This is very important. I have taken this into account from the sites that could show the original sources that I have been taking all these information. These are illustrations, elucidation that readers could understand the topics chiefly concerning the motive. Most of the ideas are written with a creativity and the innovative processes so that the readers could understand easily. And also we have another episode that we could understand from. So this is the map of Sumer. Sumer, as one of the Syrian city in Iraq. The development of the text have been taken. But I would mention something important. Many emendations and many corrections have been done within the original Germanic writers and authors, Doctor. They have researched and they have did, and we could say they have do because it is a recent. They have do a lot of modifications concerning the styles and types and words, in order to be understood when they will translate and interpret most of the information to their generations and their cultures. Because sometimes cultures are different, so you need to specify your type of selection of the topics and ideas. So it's an epic, an epic tale. And I have mentioned it's about death and life. It's a legend, right? And this is another way I have used, Doctor, how to cite all these history according to. This is very difficult and hard, I have gone to one of the departments in Iraqi universities to take all these information from. It is not easy. The final thing that I would show you. These are the tablets. We have about 11 tablets. Each one has a specific profound message. There is a message behind all these. Take for example, the first one, it talks about what's called hidden ideas, hidden information. He was trying to hide the ideas of being an immortal person. But then the reality has shown the difference. It talks about the type of mystery. It talks about strange information and ideas. Some of the words cannot be understood because they are written in different era and different. Finally, I will mention the ideas of this is. You see, this is a tablet written in the 11th century, cuneiform tablet. Cuneiform tablet in a series relating to the Gilgamesh epic from Nibor. Nibor, it's one of the cities in Iraq. Yeah. We call it Nineveh. 7th century BC in the British Museum, London. So we have taken this, and this is the time in which this pearl had been written in this way. So it needs a historian, a person who is a specialist in history, right, to analyze and talk about what's called the connotation and denotation information and how decoding and coding. These are the sources that I have mentioned. Thank you very much, and it's a great and an honor to work with you, dear Pastor.
Thank you.